While interacting with you, I found this really interesting thing on your email signature that I just wanted to bring in. Let me, read it so the audience can, be in the same context as us too. So at the end, I mean, you have this 4 line small paragraph which goes, I acknowledge that live, work, and play on the traditional lands of the, please do correct me for my pronunciation, Hinono Teen, City, Sisastis, Lakota, Cutis, and other indigenous nations whose traditional keepers stewarded this environment for hundreds of generations. With this statement, I offer respect to the ancestors and their living descendants. What is that? Because I mean, I haven't heard of these indigenous tribes. Again,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
yeah, yeah. I'm not familiar with the history, but I'm quite intrigued when I did read it, and so I thought it was something I would bring up. Can you tell us more about who this is talking about, and in what regard do you make this wonderful gesture out to them?
Uh, it's really just the acknowledgement of those who came before us. You are an indigenous culture to Pakistan, right?
Us, well, kind of in a way, because before the partition, India and Pakistan were just one country. So in a sense, you could say that, I suppose. If we go back further in our history, then yeah, I mean, we were people that came from other lands to this one. So yeah, I suppose in a way, yes.
So the acknowledgement of the indigenous acknowledgement, the ancestral acknowledgement, is very important for us as American citizens to understand that we came into an indigenous culture as a white culture to take over and brutally change
Hmm.
the indigenous culture of this land, and that within that culture, that indigenous culture, lies a tremendous amount of wisdom that we can all learn from, and to acknowledge that wisdom, that ancestral wisdom of this land, along with the contemporary native cultures that exist today that contribute so much to our country, is really um, an important relationship that we should sustain, and acknowledge that we are white privileged in this country, borrowing this land during this time. And
Hmm.
so I'm really proud of our organization who has brought in, and we still need to work harder at this every single day, but to bring in, we have the Cheyenne, the Arapaho, the Ute, the Cheyenne that came through this land, and lived off this harsh condition up here. We have a very, very um intense seasonal shift
So
where we
these tribes, they were specifically in Netherlands or in Boulder.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
see.
so they were
I see.
nomadic. They
I
didn't
see.
It was too harsh, the conditions were harsh.